Death Valley Days, where Western history comes alive. With your host, Dale Robertson.
Stories of the Old West are stories of hardships and adventure, of dreams and of courage. Stories of the American pioneer are all a part of our past, of our heritage. During the late 1880s, men, women, and children braved the untamed frontier to settle in the Arizona Territory. One such woman was Clarissa Colvin. As her son worked the land, Granny Colvin reared his daughter. She tried to teach her to endure the hardships of the pioneer life, because she knew that along the frontier the difference between life and death was often a matter of pioneer pluck.
Good morning, Granny.
Morning, Annabelle. You're going to be hot in that suit.
It's all I have for town.
You know, today's wash day. You said you were going to help me.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
How are you getting to town? It's an 8-mile walk.
Win Kincaid's driving me.
You better check with your dad. You know, he doesn't like you fooling around with those hired hands, especially that one.
Asking him to drive me to town is hardly fooling around.
Does he know that?
For heaven's sake, if Papa had his way, the only man I'd talk to would be Frank Harris.
Annabelle, you and him are as good as engaged.
Nothing's as good as engaged. You either are or you aren't, and I'm not. So I see who I want.
I see. Mm-hmm. So, if Frank doesn't like it, he can propose.
You make it sound just awful.
Well, it's been done before. But Win doesn't strike me as a man you can trifle with.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, yes, you do. Well, he's a drifter, a good-looking saddle tramp. But you know nothing about him.
Granny, he's simply driving me to town.
You love Frank, don't you?
Yes, but he just doesn't seem to care.
Oh, he does. You know it.
Then let him show it. Here's Win now.
Hi, Miss Annabelle.
Hello, Win.
What'll I tell your dad?
We'll be back before he misses us.
And Frank? What'll I tell him if he drops by?
Telling the truth.
Hello, Ma. Annabelle. Anybody home?
Out here, Herb.
Ma, Annabelle should be helping you.
Well, she's up to other things. I'd rather do it myself than argue. Why, you're all duded up.
Oh, I'm going into town. Sheriff Dunlap wants to talk to me.
Something wrong?
I don't know. He wants to talk to me about that Kincaid fella I hired.
When?
Probably nothing, but if I'm not back in time for supper, you and Annabelle go ahead.
Herb, she's not here. She went into town with Win.
With Win?
It's my fault. I should have made her wait to ask you.
Let's not borrow trouble. After all, we don't know he did anything wrong, do we?
Better get on in.
are we stopping?
Because I want to look at you. You're the prettiest girl I ever saw.
Stop it, Win.
No, I mean it. Guys like me don't get much chance to meet girls like you.
I don't know why.
There are reasons. Lots of them. But we won't pay that no never mind, will we?
That looks like Papa coming down the road. It is.
Annabelle, you asked me before leaving with one of the men.
I'm sorry. He just took me in to do some shopping.
Plenty of work waiting for you back at the ranch.
Sure, Mr. Colvin. Boy, he sure don't like me.
Oh, he's that way with everybody, except Frank.
Who's this Frank? Your boyfriend or something?
I guess you'd say or something. We're not engaged.
Good. Then maybe you'll go for a ride with me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Sakes, Frank, you look real nice. Where you been keeping yourself lately?
Well, I've been busy fixing up my place. Tell me, is Annabelle around?
No, she went into town. She'll be back real soon. Come on inside and I'll fix us some coffee.
No, thank you. It's a little too hot for coffee. If you don't mind, I'll just wait right here.
My, it must be real important to bring you out on a scorcher like this.
Yep, it's real important.
Oh, praise be, she's back, Frank. She's back.
Who's with her?
Oh, it's a hired hand. He drove her in.
Hello, Frank. It's been a long time.
Yes, too long. Look, can we go somewhere and talk alone?
Of course, inside.
Then I'll see you tonight, Miss Annabelle.
Yes, after supper.
All right, now suppose you tell me what that was all about.
What's all about?
That fellow out there, who is he?
Oh, you mean when? Well, he drove me into town, and he asked me for a ride tonight.
Annabelle, you belong to me. You always have, and you always will.
I don't belong to any man I don't even see for weeks.
Well, I've been working on my house so that I could ask you something when I came here.
Well, you're here.
And so is he.
Frankie works here.
Is that all?
That's all. So far.
Annabelle. Marry me.
All you ever had to do was ask.
It's your dad. He's back.
Oh, Frank, you tell him.
No, you give him a chance to catch his breath. He may have something he wants to tell us first.
Mama. Oh, Annabelle, thank God.
Papa, what's the matter?
Sam told you something bad about Wynn, didn't he?
When?
He thinks he's wanted for robbery and murder in Tulsa.
When did you find this out?
In town. Sheriff Dunlap wanted to talk to me. Said he'd had a tip about Wynn.
Well, why doesn't he arrest him? What's he waiting for?
Frank, it's only a tip. He's waiting for Tulsa to verify the description he sent.
You're not going to let him stay here.
No, I want him out of here tonight. After that, it's Sam's job.
Papa, he's coming here to see me after supper.
Good. Then I'll let him go, and that'll be the end of it.
Coffee, Herb?
Yeah, Mama. Oh, girl, I hate to say this, but when it comes to men, you have no judgment whatsoever.
Well, I don't know about that. Now, what would you say if I told you she said yes to marrying me?
Well, I'll be doggone. What took you so long?
Well, I don't know.
Right?
No, thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Colvin. I came for Miss Annabelle. That is, if she hasn't changed her mind.
I'm afraid she has, Win.
Is that right, Miss Annabelle? Is he telling me how you want it?
Yes, Win, I'm sorry.
But why? Because of him?
We're going to be married.
Married? Then you were just fooling around with me.
No, I just thought we were having fun.
Fun? You make a fool of me and you call it fun?
All right, that's enough. You get your things together and get.
You firing me, is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. But you ain't seen the last of me, Miss Annabelle.
Tulsa confirmed it. He's wanted for murder in Stillwater, too. I'm sorry you let him go.
Sam, I just couldn't risk letting him stay.
Well, if you hear anything about him, let me know, Herb.
Hey, where are you going?
To the barn. I didn't feed Chestnut after our ride. Here I am, Chestnut.
You thought I forgot, huh?
You glad to see me? Hmm? Glad I'm here?
I sure am, Miss Annabelle.
Win?
The sheriff didn't find me in the barn. And he ain't gonna find me now.
Please, Win. Leave me alone.
Oh, sure. That sheriff is so close. He's everywhere. But you ain't putting me off, married or not. I'll be back for you when you least expect me.
Well, looks like the spring rain was good for your flowers this year, Ma.
Yes, they're coming right along.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you ready to go, Herb?
Yeah, but my mind won't be on driving cattle. You and Annabelle alone here for the first time.
Well, she's better off here than by herself at their place. Besides, she needs help with the baby.
I asked Sam to look in on you from time to time.
You know, it's a year since Win left, and you still worry he's coming back, don't you?
She does, too. She acts like he could pop out at her any minute.
You go along, don't worry. I got a gun hid behind the chiffonier, and I can use it.
You about ready, Frank?
Take care of little Frankie. And don't worry. Everything will be just fine. You be good to yourself.
Bye, Frank. Bye, Herb.
Just being here brings it all back.
Well, chicken's about done. Did you put the baby down?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's fixing to blow up a storm for tonight. I best go and see that everything's all right for supper.
No! Don't go out there.
Why, child? There's nothing there to hurt me.
Please. Granny, he might be waiting.
Oh, sure. Now, you get a hold of yourself. Nobody's seen hide nor hair of him since last summer. Now, you just stay here and take care of the baby.
I told you I'd be back, Miss Annabelle.
Please, don't hurt me. Please, stay away.
I ain't gonna hurt you. I just come to take you with me, Miss Annabelle.
Crazy old lady.
You're a rude young man.
All right. Now just settle down.
That storm, you're not going anyplace tonight.
Yeah.
We got a barn, you know.
So?
Your horse ought to be in it.
I got a gun. You won't get half a mile with that kid.
Come on. Help me. It's not loaded. The shells are somewhere. Maybe the bedroom.
What are you going to do?
There's no time now. We gotta find the shells and load that gun.
You have to shoot it. I couldn't shoot that.
You will if you have to. Or do you want him to take you away from Frank and the baby?
I'm afraid.
Well, so am I. But you got us into this, and you got to help to get us out. Now, sit down. He'll be coming.
Okay. Into the bedroom. Remember, old lady, I'll be sitting out here all night facing that bedroom door with a gun in my hand. I like an early start. How about getting some breakfast?
Well, you can start the fire.
Hey, old lady.
Get away from my back.
I was never much good at fires. Yeah, it's a man's work, I always told my husband. Yeah, the kindling is down there, beside the stove.
You're pretty jumpy this morning, old lady.
Annabelle! Annabelle, help me! Help me! Oh, give me the gun.
You folks all right?
Oh, yes. He's inside.
Is he dead?
No, but he's not going anyplace.
I knew who he was looking for when I heard he was seen in town.
Oh, he found her.
I'm sorry you had to face this down, Miss Colvin.
Oh, I didn't, Sam. Annabelle did. When she saw he was going to kill us. She's a brave girl.
Runs in the family.
And in the Colvin family, courage is called pioneer pluck. Women like Granny Colvin and her granddaughter Annabelle met the challenges of the frontier, no matter how unpleasant. And she helped tame a land. Be with us again next week for another true story of our American West.